Since you aren't on the Facebooks much, I don't know if you saw our poll.
Oh, I missed the poll. I missed
I
it.
I put a poll up
Oh, you can do the poll.
about the poop cruise.
There you go.
And so far, the leading vote is okay. As discussed, would you be interested in doing a group viewing of Poop Cruise? The options were yes, no, nar, yes, but with an Australian accent. And then Mr. Kennedy added, I might poop in. Yes, but with an
Well, I
Australian
mean,
accent is winning.
it's pooping in is John Hill's thing, so.
Mm. So I think it's going to be us and Tim.
Oh, good. We'll have to do it at like 2 a.m., I think.
Tim and Jane Sager?
Oh, Jane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I know
good.
Jane. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Thomas Cuddy.
Esa menor me tiene toqueado, pero el marido me...
Thomas Kennedy! Welcome, everybody. It's Carnival Cruising Podcast Anyways, with our host, Thomas Kennedy. I'm Trevor. How is everybody doing today?
I am revoking your credit card.
You have his credit card?
No, I'm revoking it, though, because, I mean, that's how he paid for that. Jeez.
That was $5, sir. $5. It was amazing what I got out of $5.
And Trevor, have you gotten $5 worth of joy out of it?
I have. I've gotten probably $75 of joy out of that.
But
I watched it at home. It was my tough for a while.
I am not ever running for president or governor.
that is how that ends. It's unfortunate that they used music that is actually not in the public domain. So, but that song, as crazy as it is copywritten, and those people enforce it. So I will say, every time it ends up on YouTube, they're like, we're taking the revenue from this episode. And I'm just like, this one little weird song?
and
what's the
song?
We
don't make any revenue.
Know. I don't even know. I have to look at it. It's actually on YouTube. Like, every time I've played it, they don't hit me with a copyright strike, but they just take the revenue. And so,
like,
but
we get any revenue.
I know, but it's if we did, I guess. I don't know. You have to get a lot more views than what we get to get any revenue, because we do got the subscriber count. But man, both of our channels do. But anyways, well, did you know? Do you know what today is?
What's today?
Oh, what?
It's America's birthday.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday.
Yay. So, man, what a patriotic episode this is. Yeah, don't. So, I don't have any good 4th of July stories, but
I do.
I do have to say that let's keep every digit. All our digits are in place. I'm going to check at the end of the night, make sure everybody's got them. Jen said something about she was going to be surfing. And then Mr. Kennedy, well, you got something going on, don't you?
Yeah, I'm playing in the Owasso Community Band before their fireworks display. Yep. And we're gonna play and sing some tunes, like some Jimmy Buffett. We're gonna tell the people how to make a cheeseburger in paradise.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. So, and this is your swan song, right? Do you know more?
Yeah, I'm retiring. I'm giving it up. I mean, if you guys follow me on Facebook or TikTok or anything, you guys know that my musical career is over.
It's over.
It's over. Yeah.
We decided before this episode started.
Even though the leader of the brass band said I signed a 10-year contract on a brass band that I'm not making any money off of, so I mean, don't know how I signed that, and I don't remember signing anything.
Oh, is that paper they gave me? And I said, I'll sign it.
Okay, so that's how I got stuck in that. Okay.
Well, they gave it to Betty. Betty gave it to me.
God, so, Betty. I thought you fired Betty.
I did, but she stalks you. So, but man, Jen, what do you have going for real though? No, it's not surfing, right? If it is, no. That's cool.
On the 4th of July, I am staying home and just hanging out with the family. That's it. No big plans. Very low key. And then my city allows fireworks. I don't know. In parts of the Bay Area, there's no fireworks at all. And then in my part, you can have certain fireworks, but my neighbors get the ones you're not supposed to have. So there's a lot of explosions happening.
Yeah.
And me with my hose.
Yes.
Just ready.
Me with my hose? Is that what you just said?
Water hose, not
okay.
I was like, wow, yours is gonna be a lot like my party. Oh. Anyways.
Wow. What are you doing?
I'm a water hose.
It's got to protect my roof.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know y'all asked, so I'm not doing anything special. We had the air show just recently, and so I spent all last weekend hearing all weekend.
And explosions. I saw they were doing explosions too.
Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, no, for a while you heard boom, 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 boom. I was like, we're at war. Something's happening. We're at war. And then I found out there was an air show. But there were jets everywhere. And so I live right by the Air Force Base here. So fireworks where I'm at are not legal, but like 2 minutes away where I live, it is legal. And the number of actual like fireworks stands is unreal. So I drove through there I went to go visit my dear papa and drove down there, and I probably passed 72 like fireworks stands getting to his house. It's like 10-minute drive.
You talk about your dear papa.
My dear papa.
You always say that your dear mama is your favorite, but you don't ever mention her a lot. So I'm beginning to think that you're not her favorite. No,
I'm her favorite.
No, you're not. Not if you don't talk about it.
I'm the baby. The baby. Look at these features.
But back on fireworks, we used to have this friend. He passed away back in 2020. But he used to come in from Georgia because he lived in Georgia and went and visit his parents, and Georgia doesn't allow fireworks at all. And he would go batshit crazy. He would have a truckload of fireworks delivered to his parents' house. He would spend in excess of $5,000 for this. And he would build pallets and all sorts of stuff, and he even had an electronic fuse lighter thing where he flicks a switch and it lit the fuse.
I've never spent a lot of money on fireworks. I plan on playing The Sims. So that's my future weekend plans. So
you're gonna spend your entire 3-day weekend playing The Sims.
Yes. You know who else likes to play The Sims? Little children. Little children. Little kiddos. You know, little kiddos like to go on cruises. And you know what kind of cruises they really enjoy? Disney cruises.
Boy, do they.
Boy, do they.
That was a far-fetched little
segue.
Yeah.
That was. All I'm gonna say is, I'm getting way better at this. That's all I'm gonna say. But apparently, just recently, I want to say it was the 29th of June, a child actually fell over. They had a man overboard when a child went over the safety glass and went into the water. And distraught, the father also jumped overboard. They were on the fourth deck. And as Jen pointed out before the episode, this had a very Disney like ending where they were both rescued. So that's very good. It does make you wonder how the kid fell over in the first place.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The report I have doesn't say the age of the child, but a climbing age is what I believe. Climbing
Well,
age.
I mean, at least they both survived. I mean,
Yes.
I don't think the kid will ever want to go on a cruise again.
No.
Yeah, the minute I saw that headline, I couldn't even look at it. Because I knew that it was just going to say dad went over and both died, because that is how that story ends at any other time, and my heart just couldn't take that.
Nope.
But 5-year-old girl.
Oh, 5-year-old. Okay.
Says was not placed on railing by dad, sheriff says.
Well, that's good.
That is good. I'd say that too.
Right.
We'd be in the water. You tell them I did not put you on that railing.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. The girl lost her balance while sitting on the railing and fell backwards through a porthole.
Oh, goodness.
She added, the girl's mother alerted her husband, who didn't see the incident. He jumped into the ocean after her. The father, 37, has not been named, was transported to an area hospital. Yeah, I bet he was.
Yeah.
And Disney crew were all prepared. Clearly, their training and readiness paid off because they executed a successful ocean rescue.
Oh, boy.
While there doesn't appear to be anything suspicious, Broward Sheriff's Office detectives are investigating the circumstances that led up to the child falling overboard.
Wow.
How frightening would it be to be on a Disney cruise and you hear, man overboard, man overboard. Oh, oh.
Oh, God, no. Please, no.
Oh, boy, we found him.
Why, Trevor? Why?
My mind goes places. I don't know. I can't explain it. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm very happy this had a very, very good outcome.
Yeah.
I really thought about there for a while, because we got like the little intros to like John Hill stuff and all that. I thought about creating an intro to like, guess who fell overboard? But none of them end in like a very good like situation. Like someone's in the hospital at least. Yeah. I mean, it's never great.
That guy who was it out of Galveston fell and he was drunk and fell.
And waited for like
and
36 hours.
treaded water or whatever for
Yeah.
30 some odd hours. Like that, I thought was like probably the best outcome of an
Yeah.
overboard.
Well,
you could
yeah, he lost
hope for.
15 pounds. I mean,
I'd rather just stay on board.
Yeah, me too. Apparently, supposedly he was overserved. But
Supposedly.
supposedly, that was an interesting
mhm.
one.
Oh, I did find out that at least I can't find it on the website, but the whole noodle thing is fake news.
Good. That is such good news.
What's
The pool noodles? Did you see the pool noodle? So I posted in our chat group. We have a chat group that you all are not invited to, listeners. I saw this picture online. It was on Reddit, and it's the front page of the internet. I heard you ask, what is Reddit? And it has all-day pool noodles at Celebration Key, and it was $19.99 per person, and it was one pool noodle. It's not like several. And I was like, you could buy these for $1. Like, I just bought like a bunch to fix the thing, and then I got a few that I'm gonna make some jug lines for fishing. And I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, these are cheap.
Yeah, I did not see it on the excursion list for Celebration Key. So
that's good. That's good. I was really disappointed that they were doing that. So, oh man. Well,
I mean, it would have to have been a special pool noodle, for me to pay that much.
I would need 2.
Wow! I just heard a giant firework. Wow, that was amazing. I'll have to put sound effects in. I try to make it believable that this is actually the 4th of July. We're not recording this 2 days before.
Absolutely not.
We wouldn't do that to you guys.
Yes, we would.
We did. So, well, hopefully you guys appreciate that we've posted this early. Hey, and I would like to celebrate 100% of our listeners that respond on SpeakPipe are from Australia. So now Tim and Brad, you guys are invited to our 4th of July party.
Yay!
So you two get to celebrate the 4th of July with us, and I hope you enjoy it. You two.
Brad, we just and Tim, Trevor and I were talking about this, and we are, of course, of English descent too. We were part of England, but we were not criminals. What do you guys get put in?
Yeah, what did y'all do in Australia, to get there? Because it wasn't like a prison thing.
It was a prison, island for a while. So
I don't know these people.
What'd you do?
What did you do? So, what?
Jen, you're supposed to be keeping us in line.
What are you in for?
Failing miserably.
But we both got away. So from the English. So there you go.
Clutches of the English.
Yes.
Well, I mean, technically, I got away from the Irish, but
Well, I'm not talking about your descent. I'm talking about our country.
Oh, okay.
It's not your birthday.
Wow.
It's America's birthday. Today we celebrate our forefathers, Ted Arison, who started Carnival.
think we need to end this now.
We do. We need to end this episode at some point. Hey, I do have a special 4th of July speak pipe.
Excellent.
So I wonder who it's from. Oh, that'd be good. We just got a speak pipe. We just got a speak pipe. We just got a speak pipe. I wonder who
it is.
Hey guys,
Now
Tim
we
here.
do Blue's Clues.
Just wondering, can any of you remember that feeling the very first time you stepped on a Carnival cruise ship? I can, and because I'm a bit of a crier, I actually cried. My wife just looked at me and she just shook her head and she just walked away. But I was so happy that I cried. Anyway, interested to hear your thoughts. Catch us later. Bye.
You know, I kind of get it because I went into a Carnival cruise with weird expectations. And then...
Sorry, that was my fault.
It like 100% was. And I go in and get on the ship and I was like, I wasn't even like, my standards were like here. And I walked on the ship and the standards were way up here. And I was like, this is awesome. And it was a awestruck feeling. The only other time I've ever felt that way before was when I met Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South, and I choked up a little bit when I met him. So I get it. So
first time I walked on, I was on the ecstasy, and I walked in and I looked up, and it's just like endless. You know, it's like you could see everything up into the, you know.
Did you say you were
on ecstasy?
On ecstasy?
No, on the ecstasy.
It's good to take it before you get on the ship because it's not allowed for you to bring it with you.
Oh, I get it. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I was on the Carnival ecstasy. I did not take ecstasy.
I'm looking at the ship list. I don't even see this ship. I don't even think it's real.
They retired it.
Sure, they retired it.
You saw the car.
They're not naming ships after drugs.
The Rolls Royce that was in there is on the Celebration. You saw that.
Anyways, continue.
No.
Jen, how can I interrupt you?
I remember, I'd never stood in so much of a line before. And then just getting on, I had no idea what to expect. But Tom, the other Tom, he had cruised Royal a bunch of times. And the way he described cruise ships to me was basically, it was just a smoked salmon party. Like every corner of the ship just was piles of smoked salmon and people with drinks. So that's not what Carnival was or is. But it was so big. It was hard for me to comprehend how big it was till I was actually on board.
So
it's huge, yeah.
Yeah. This is kind of funny, but like I don't ever talk about this very often, but if you go to Amazon and you search Trevor Shelby, you can find a book called Cruise Fever, and me and Thomas Kennedy are on the cover. I wrote this before. It's a choose your own adventure novel, and you can it's in paperback. You can get on Kindle too, but it's a little hard to use on a Kindle. But it was really my expectations before I went on a cruise ship. Actually,
like, you're going to kill me. You thought I was going to die.
Lots of death happening. So, but I had it illustrated. I actually had like a whole thing that I put together. It was fun. But yeah, I highly recommend that. So, but
all I'm seeing are mistletoe memories.
Yeah, you guys scroll on down. That's my other
episode 1 escape.
Yeah, there's not an episode 2. Don't bother. Tom also dies in that one.
I
Oh,
die in
Mistletoe
all
Memories. Tom also dies twice. It's a zombie thing.
He has a thing with killing me. I don't know what it is. I mean,
That's great. But I don't know. I had a lot of fun with that. That was a big goofy thing that I did. And so but I don't know. And Tim, don't ever feel bad for crying on a cruise ship, because guess what? I've done it. The moment I had that lasagna in the cucina, oh my goodness.
he really did cry.
I cried. It was
I witnessed
a beautiful experience. And so hopefully one day, Tim, we can cry together on a cruise ship. And so oh,
wow.
maybe FRGC4, where we're going out of Galveston to places. So
Places
that
like
would be
Cozumel.
yeah, probably.
No, it's not going.
I'm not going to Cozumel. I'm not going there. I don't want to go. I don't know if I've ever been to Cozumel.
If it's not stopping in Cozumel, I'm not going.
I'm not going.
If I can't go to Senor Frogs or
Yeah,
whatever the heck it is right there,
it's,
forget it.
like Senior Frogs is like every other port, but
But not in Cozumel.
but not in Cozumel. So,
Well, then I take all of that back.
but anyways, well, I know that this is a shorter episode, guys, but it is a holiday week. We've got things to see and people to do, but I just want you to know that you are unique, you're special, and you are loved.
And remember, back up, Terry. Back up.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
All right, gang. This time next week, everybody, I want a digit check.
And remember, save the football tables. Bye-bye.